you hear that from me every day. Every day. Every day you're going to hear it. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Listen, I am Dr. Najuma. Thank you for being tuned in to Wake Up and Win Live. I come on every morning, Monday through Friday, usually at 6 a.m., but I had a bit of a challenge this morning, so I'm coming on late today. But I know that many people watch the replay as well. But having gone through the tragedy of losing my son, we started Wake Up and Win sometime after, just dealing with that. And so Wake Up and Win is all about recognizing that we can go through a terrible, tragic loss, go through a terrible, tragic, traumatic experience, recover, and win again. And so my goal here on this platform is to encourage you with a daily win word, so you can get up, get out there, and go win again. And again, you may not have lost a loved one, you may not have gone through that experience, but maybe you've gone through something else. Maybe you're going through something else. Maybe you've experienced some other kind of loss and devastation, and you are wondering, can I make it again? You absolutely can. You can go through what you've gone through, recover, and win again. And so we offer Monday through Friday a daily win word, and of course the weekends we encourage you to watch the replay, right? So do me a couple of favors: like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into today's win word. Today's win word is the right community. Today's win word is the right community. I am working with a group of women out here in Los Angeles called The Crew, and they have an event coming up on Sunday. We are all mothers who have life experience and our children's lives being taken due to violence, in particular gun violence. And we support each other, we work with each other, and we do community events and do community and civic engagement together. So next Sunday we have an event. But I was with one of the moms yesterday on our radio show, Living on Assignment. If you've never tuned in that, tune in Sundays at 9. But one of the things that we were talking about was, in the beginning, it was hard for me to be in the community of other mothers who lost their children to violence, gun violence. And but once I got into the community, once I was at a place where I could accept and moved into that community, it was very helpful and very, to me, it was very helpful to my journey and to my process. And so what I want to offer here is part of what allows us to win again is being in the right community. And I have community. I have a large community of people at my church. I have a large community of people in LA. I've been here all my life. I have a large community. But when that incident, when that took place, I needed a different kind of community. I needed a community of people who really understood this particular kind of violence and the way it in particular affects and impacts mothers. And so what we were talking about on the radio show last night, which is why I bring it up today, the right community. For some of you, you have to get to the right community so you can win again. What's enabled me to get on this journey of winning after losing so much and so greatly, and knowing that I can win again and I am winning, and to encourage you that you can win again, is being in the right community. So whatever your challenge has been, again, everybody's not gone through the loss of a child. Whatever your challenge has been, whatever the issue is, whatever the thing is you're facing, I want to invite you, encourage you today, get in the right community. Get it in a community of people who really understand the uniqueness of what you're going through and can really speak to that. My friends who love me dearly could only say so much. They could not understand. So anything that they said, while it was received and loving, they still could not understand this particular journey because they had not gone through it. And so what I want to invite you, part of what allows us to win is being in the right community. Being in the right community. So whatever you are challenged, whatever the challenge, whatever you're facing, whatever you're going through, I want to invite you to get in the right community. And not just be in the community of people who've gone through the suffering, but the community of people who've gone through a similar suffering, but also want to win, also want to live, also want to heal, also want to grow from it, also who are figuring how to turn their pain into purpose. That's what the crew is all about. We're all trying to work through turning our pain into purpose. So you want to get in the right community. You don't want to just be amongst people who've gone through the devastation or the loss or the pain, and that's where everybody's stuck together. You don't want to do that because that can become very unhealthy. But you want to get in the community of people who've gone through what you've gone through, who are going, who've been where you are, or been where you've been there. You all have similar stories, maybe not the exact same, but similar stories. But they're also committed to living. They're also committed to healing. They're also committed to getting up. They're also committed to restoring and recovering so that you can win again. You can win again. So the right community is the key. And that may not be easy to locate. That may not be easy to find. But I want you to be intentional about what you need. Hey, I need a community of people who've gone through what I've gone through, but also want to heal, also want to grow, also are looking to turn their wounds into wisdom, right? Who understand there's wisdom in their wounds, who want to turn their pain into purpose. People who don't want to be stuck in their pain, but they want to do something with it. And I believe when you articulate that and when you express that, those things have a way of coming into our lives. So be intentional and get in the right community. And you may have to ask the folk, hey, do you know if there's a group for this or a group for that? Is there some people doing this? Where can I find people who are working on that, who are working on this? Where can I meet people who are interested in this thing and that thing? And nowadays we got Google search. Google search is great. You can find almost anything on Google. And there are other tools out there to find people and to find your people. In the crew, I have found my people. They're not the totality of my community, but they are my people when it comes to this particular life work. And they are my people when it comes to this particular pain. And knowing them, being with them, working with them, helps me to win again. And we're all winning again. We're all winning, and you can too. And so thank you for joining us today. Again, I am Dr. Najuma, and I hope that today's winning word was helpful in encouraging you to go out and really be intentional to search out a community that can help you win again. And not just a service community, but a community of people with a like-minded issue, like-minded challenge. But they also are committed to living, thriving, growing, healing, winning again after what you all have collectively experienced. Even if it's not the exact same thing, there's some similarities. I want to invite you to go after that and be intentional to get that for yourself. Amen? So thank you all for joining us. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our Daily Win Word. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our Daily Win Word. I hope this is helpful. Tune in tomorrow morning because we're going to talk more about community. So join us tomorrow and have an amazing Monday. And we'll see you all tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. bright and early. We out, y'all. Peace.